And this is Ken Kraetzer at the Army-Navy Game Press Conference, and we have a chance to talk with an official of the USAA company, which is one of the sponsors, John Byrd. John is a retired admiral from the United States Navy, a vice admiral. And John, just tell us a little bit about your background, starting at the Naval Academy and some of the things that you did in serving our country in the United States Navy.
Well, thanks. It's great to be with you, and I should tell you I am a lifelong member of the American Legion, so I'm a big fan of the Legion, and we have a great relationship, USA and the Legion. I went to the Naval Academy in 1973. My father was in the Navy, so that was my inspiration. I was at the Naval Academy for 4 years, graduated, and went into the submarines, and served into submarines through command in about the 90s, and then went on to greater leadership positions, including commanding a submarine group, the 7th Fleet, which is in the Western Pacific, and then finally coming back to the Pentagon and being the director of the Navy staff. I retired after 35 years last year and was fortunate to be hired by USAA.
Well, I got to ask you, what post are you a member of?
The Alamo post down in San Antonio. And I've been a member since I retired from the Navy, but I joined last year.
That's great. Now, tell us a little bit about, now USAA's got a very supportive relationship with both academies and the Army-Navy game. Why is it valuable for you to do that?
Well, as you know, USAA has a strong affinity with the military. We're dedicated to serving the military, principally through their financial security. The Naval Academy, the service academies, the military in general, we find football is a great venue by which to show our support to the service, show our support to these fine institutions, and showcase the support that USAA gives to the military and to the service academies.
Is there a special day in the Army-Navy history that stands out in your memory?
Well, I would have to say it was my first game. In 1973, as a plebe, a freshman at the United States Naval Academy, I came to Philadelphia, my first Army-Navy game, and it turned out to be the greatest Navy victory over Army, 51-0. And it stands as the record of the greatest victory margin in the Army-Navy history. So I'll always remember that, my first game and our greatest victory.
Okay, now tell us some of the things that USAA does to help our active military and also our veterans.
Okay, as I said, our mission is to provide for the financial security for the military community, which includes veterans, spouses, and family of military members, and of course active duty, Guard, and Reserve. And we do that through a full range of products. Beyond that, we are very much leaning forward to provide for financial literacy of all the military community, members or not, educating them on what they need to do to ensure their financial security. And most importantly, we're very much involved in veterans hiring. Our CEO has made it a priority for USA not only to hire veterans ourselves, 30% of all new hires will be military veterans or spouses. Today, 25% of USA's 25,000 plus employees are military veterans, but also to join with other public-private ventures in hiring veterans across the country. We think this is a national priority and one that we are committed to advancing.
Absolutely. A key concern for veterans is employment opportunities. Now, tell our listeners a little bit, if they are not located near where one of your branch offices is, how can they interact with USAA?
Very easily. We are online. We have a wonderful website. We're on the mobile, so you can use your mobile devices, online, telephone, and we have a number, 20 now, financial centers that they could walk into. So there's any number of ways to reach out and connect with USA, and certainly the young people and more the boomers are understanding the value of the mobile as well as your desktop or laptop computer through our .com.
That's great. And today we're at the Army-Navy press conference with the coaches and the amazing captains of these two teams. What does it mean for you to be here at the Army-Navy press conference?
It means a lot. It is inspiring to see these young men, and of course back at their service academies, the men and women who have chosen to serve their country. The football game is important, but it is really representative of the larger piece of these two fine institutions, what they've done for our country, and the young men and women that will serve our nation going forward. So it's just inspiring and overwhelming to see such wonderful young people.
And John Byrd, a retired Admiral of the United States Navy, an official of USAA, thank you for your service to our country from all of us at the American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the Army-Navy game.
Thank you, and let me thank the American Legion for all you do in supporting our veterans and helping them not only in jobs but get their benefits. It is a wonderful organization, and I applaud their efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio.